Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first ever episode of the Trey Way podcast. Joining me is special guest Jeremiah. Please say hello.
Stop.
And we are currently here to talk about the Super Bowl halftime show. Now, me and my friend just watched it a few moments ago, and we had a few things to say about it. It definitely had a lot of interesting facets. Jeremiah, if you would like to point out the first interesting thing that we saw, please go ahead. And anything you'd like to talk about, because there was a lot, really.
I like how coordinated they were. Like from their costumes to the actual, the songs.
Yeah, like
Like
they,
previous
yeah,
halftime shows, they like didn't have a set theme. This one had a set theme.
yeah. Like they really had a message to convey, and they really conveyed it well. I loved. I liked how silly it was, honestly. Because like the past few felt like so serious. Especially the 2025 one. That one was that the great mustarding was crazy.
Super serious that
That one was crazy. A thing I noticed was, and actually, if you avert your attention to the screen, there was a segment of two dudes grinding each other. Well, not grinding, but just like dancing together in a romantic fashion. I would say, I thought that was a bold and daring decision to do, especially considering the political climate we're in. Like the other halftime show, and that's another thing we got to talk about. We'll get to there. What did you, Jeremiah? Do you think it was a good move to put some gay representation in this year's Super Bowl?
I think it's a less like also like the representation and like the whole marriage that went on
I
in the
li-
halftime show. I
I
don't
like.
know if that's like a real marriage.
I don't think it was.
Like I think it's not like a representation of
Yeah,
love kind of thing.
yeah. Like there was definitely like a theme of just like acceptance and loved, and I loved it. Like people like the show consisted of people from like all types of cultures, and it was nice. It was a pleasant uh, like glimpse into a culture I'm not too familiar with. Speaking of which, I had no idea what they were saying, but despite that, I thought it was pretty good.
The
Um,
captions did not help.
yeah, no, the captions actually did not help. But before this, I only knew Bad Bunny from the clip of Goku getting up after getting down in Fortnite, dancing to the Party Party song, and I was also familiar with the George Cooper sad death edits. That yeah, but outside of those, I wasn't really familiar with them, and now I can say like he's a swell chap. Not my biggest cup of tea,
Yeah,
but it's a palatable one. I enjoyed it.
the music was listenable.
Yeah, it was good. Solid 7 out of 10. Hey, this is music, bro.
Yeah,
I like it. Um, it was a lot better than the other halftime show. Um, Me and my constituent Jeremiah here, we also looked into that one a little bit. We could not be bothered to actually sit down and like listen to it because Kid Rock is probably like the biggest affront to music since I don't know. I mean, I really couldn't tell. I really don't know. There's nothing really comparable to the atrocity that is Kid Rock's music. And, the show, gotta be honest, I just didn't really see the point of it.
was
It
barely a
felt,
show.
yeah, it was barely a show. I mean, like they didn't show like any
There was no
crowd
one there.
shots because the crowd was actually like minuscule. I'd say like at most like 500 people, maybe. I don't know. It just felt like it felt a little too racial, shall we say? Because like really,
It felt radical.
it
Like
did.
they had to like make a message out of it.
They did,
Like
yeah,
it's not even like a tangible message.
yeah. I mean, like I don't understand like the you see like the Bad Bunny like halftime show. Like there was a clear like message of like understanding love and community and showing how like all these different cultures can get along, and I thought like it was a really beautiful message, especially for the political landscape of today. I thought that was quite I thought that was quite good. Jeremiah, can I get any closing thoughts before I round up the podcast?
I think if music is good and video is good, then show is good.
I would agree. I would agree. Well, that is our time for the Trey Way podcast. Please like, subscribe, comment, bot my channel with viewers. Um, like if there are any teachers watching this, like maybe give your student an A, something like that, a little on the low. And I hope you have a great day. See ya.